What have we found? The same old fears. You know, wish you were here. It's like the usual hopelessness and bleakness and despair.
So it fucking A. Gee, just gonna fucking harp on that, aren't you? Just over and fucking over again.
Winging It, the somewhat whimsical, certainly whirring, decidedly wonky, seldom weighty, endlessly well-intentioned, and wildly witty show about music where one knows what's coming and the other doesn't. It happens between birds of a feather, both proper to ensure that you can spend anywhere from 15 to 180 minutes with us every week. So now, the moment I've been waiting for, letting Christina do the show this time.
But next time.
But next time I think it will be me.
That would be so fucking cool. Well, this time
I've bought her off with talking about doing a show long enough. I'm going to have to actually pony up and do it.
So. That's right. Going to pony. It's time.
It's time.
It's far past time. And remember, anytime you want to do actual birds of a feather proper, you can have at it.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. No, I mean anytime.
Yeah. You need something to do.
I have nothing to do. You're right.
Too much time on your hands is
not
good. Idle hands.
Too much time on my hands.
Classic, folks. That's
I had to.
I mean, she's got a dinosaur's heart beating in that young and tender frame.
Is.
You know,
you hear it. I mean, it's faint.
hopefully, you young things knew that one.
Yeah. Hopefully, if not, please look it up.
Here comes the Winging It theme, I guess. And this time it will be me who doesn't know, but yes. I think maybe I'll do it next time. So, what's up for today?
Some of the saddest songs ever written. Now, the question is, do we think they're sad, and do we think they are the saddest? So that'll be interesting. And why I think it's interesting is because sometimes people interpret songs as sad, and they're actually not sad. They're meant to inspire or uplift through the telling of a tale. And sometimes they're just really sad. So I thought it'd be interesting to see if we thought they were actually sad. And sometimes, again, as we know, sad songs, they say so much.
They say so much.
And sometimes you need a sad song so that you feel like somebody gets you. This is from the Top 10 so thank you very much to the Top 10 I selected a couple that I think you may agree with and some that you may not. So I thought it would be a nice little smattering. So first thing is Eric Clapton's Tears in Heaven. Oh, God. That was really quick.
I do agree. This is it's a beautiful song more than it is a sad song, but it's both.
I agree with you. I think it is both beautiful and heartbreaking at the same time. What a beautiful way to express your sorrow.
It's just got an absolutely gorgeous, haunting melody, and the playing is so wonderful, and his voice I mean, it just tears you. This is an absolute knockout classic by Eric Clapton. So I would rate it possibly as a very sad song, but it's so beautiful. It deserves some sort of recognition.
Agreed. I love it. And
give it a participation trophy or something. Yeah.
As a sad song.
As a sad song.
I love the fact that you see it as both, because that's what I got from this too. That's why I thought it would be an interesting thing to talk about, is because, again, song interpretation is open. The next one is Hurt, but Johnny Cash's version.
It's a much more poignant song in his hands, I think, even though I got to give it to Trent Reznor. The original Nine Inch Nails is heavy. It's wonderful. But Johnny Cash just defines this song for me. I
love Trent Reznor's version, but there was something about seeing the video. I don't know if you saw the video.
Yeah, with Johnny Cash doing it?
And it's just, it speaks to our mortality. It speaks to love. It speaks to all kinds of things, and it's just
the inadequacy. I mean, and
absolutely.
You can have the self-loathing. You can have it all. My empire of dirt.
Yes.
I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I mean, it is just heavy, and both of the versions are fabulous.
But in the best
I'm not
way
a big
heavy.
Nine Inch Nails person, but I do love that, and I recognize his talent. And but Johnny Cash just killed this song. It was so good.
So this one, people may not see as sad, but I don't know. I feel like it is sad. Wake Me Up When September Ends, Green Day.
Yeah, I know the song, I know the melody, and it is good. I mean, I'm not a big lover of a lot of this new kid punk bullshit, but Green Day is a really solid group. They are. We have to give it to them. They write, substantial songs and great rockers. I know the song, but I'm not familiar with the lyric. But if it's evident that it's sad, well, then it should be taken as a sad song. But I'm not familiar with the lyric on that one.
I think that a lot of people don't understand what it means, but once you know the story, and again, people assign their own interpretation, it's a devastating song wrapped in kind of a pop, mid-tempo rapper.
It's a very good song, and only being familiar with that one line, I thought it was like they have some, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, they have some terrific ballads, Green Day, they really do. I thought it was just some, adolescent angst, some kind of, sense of worthlessness, I'm a slacker kind of thing. I never actually knew what the song was about. I just knew the one line. I knew it was good, but I never bothered to listen to it like I did Boulevard of Broken Dreams, which I heard a million times. Terrific song.
Okay, so what about Evanescence, My Immortal? So this is one of those songs I'm very interested to hear your thoughts on it.
Well, yeah, I knew this song, but not terribly well, but I do know that it's it's very theatrical and stagey, like Andrew Lloyd Webber or Jim Steinman or Richard O'Brien. Sorry, Bruce. So that kind of thing. And it's very, very weepy. It is very sad, but it's pretty. I like it a lot better than that other Evanescence thing. So, this one's not bad. This is kind of nice theatrical thing. I'm kind of down with that. You know me, my cheese corn Broadway thing.
But it's sad. It's a sad song. It's a gut-wrenching song, and it's like very emotional. And I think her delivery makes it even more gut-wrenching.
This one kind of makes you feel bad too. I guess that's what Evanescence does, just makes you feel bad. I don't know a lot of their stuff, but all the stuff I know of theirs makes me feel bad. Do you still have your gum? I mean, we have beverages and things, but we have gum too. See, I had to get rid of mine, or I'd be sitting here.
Should I get rid of it?
No, because you, unlike me, you don't sound. I would have sounded like a ruminant chewing the cud in front of a microphone, but
well,
you managed to do it with grace.
It just lubricates.
Yeah, that's what I was using it for. But it's like, okay, I'm lubricated enough. I've got my spray bottle over there for some more penetration, but
penetration and lubrication. What a
penetration,
conversation.
Lubrication, the things that we do to keep the show moving smoothly in and out.
And it's mostly G-rated, except for the pounding and hard hitting information we share with you about the music industry. That's I think that's important to note.
And an occasional ejaculation
for sure
of a 4-letter word.
Absolutely, fuck that. Anytime. Oh, he just penetrated. All right.
And a lot of social intercourse,
Oh, a lot of social intercourse and discourse.
I think we've told these cheesy jokes before. But
I think so.
That's what we do.
It's true.
You want a fresh material, you know better than to come here.
It's really hard to stop doing that.
Yes.
Really, really hard.
Yeah.
What about Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd?
I never found it so. Not knowing anything about it background-wise, not knowing who or what it was about, it just listening to the record, no, I never got sad during any part of that. As depressing as Pink Floyd are, their music never makes me sad for some reason. So
interesting.
Even when they're trying to make you hate your worthless life, their music really never sunk in or made me sad. And that song, no, I would say no on that song.
Interesting. I don't know why. Now, I remember thinking...
Bruce is out there going like, what the fuck?
Yeah, again. He said fucking disparaging shit about Pink Floyd again and their overall emotional agenda. I will say, I've always felt like the song had a sad feel to it, but it doesn't make me sad. No,
sweet, mournful guitars make you feel good,
Yeah, it didn't make me sad. I guess I could see how some people would think it because of the, how I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl year after year. I mean...
Yeah, and what have we found? The same old fears.
Yeah,
wish you were here. It's like the usual hopelessness and bleakness and despair.
So it fucking A. Gee, just gonna fucking harp on that, aren't you? Just over and fucking over again. We're just anytime Pink Floyd, we're just gonna do that.
Just joshing with the boys,
So I think it does have potentially sad lyrics, but for some reason the song's never made me sad. I do think
yeah,
it's got a sad premise when you look at the lyrics, but it doesn't make me sad. So one of the saddest songs ever? I don't think so.
There are a lot of songs with sad premises that simply aren't sad in execution. They're great, but they're not sad.
But I like it, and it is not that level of turd. The Show Must Go On, Queen.
Yeah, that song, it depends on if you just listen to it as, a piece of art, or, but if you stop and think for a second that, it's personal, and you consider the implications of it, it is a heart-wrenching song. I mean, but my smile stays on, he sings, Inside my heart is breaking. Outside the dawn is breaking. Inside my heart I'm aching to be free. Good God. And I remember Brian May wrote something or was interviewed and said something about it. He said he ran it by and said, Freddie, you sure you want me to say this about my soul is painted like the wings of butterflies? He said, yeah, just write the song, And it's brilliant. And it depends on if you let it be, it's very sad.
Yeah, I think this song is fucking devastating. It's devastating because of the emotion with which he sings it, which is the emotion with which he sings everything.
Yeah.
Just he puts it all in there. He leaves it all there. But that, already the lyrics and the show must go on, and we know when somebody says that means that there's a reason that it can't go on, right? Or there are reasons that are making you think it won't go on. It's probably one of the last songs he recorded, and I can't even imagine that it was not only heartbreaking but also like very freeing to him to probably sing this song, because he wanted the show to go on without him. He didn't want them to stop making music. He didn't want to stop making music till he had to. Same with Bowie. Till the bitter end, they both made music. So I can't listen to this song without getting teary. I'm not going to lie to you, every time.
No, Freddie Mercury had a way with composing and singing, as in the case of many years ago, song like My Melancholy Blues from News of the World, which is just a killer song, or somebody else's like Brian May's Dear Friends from Sheer Heart Attack. And Freddie Mercury had a way with those, but back then he was young and healthy and on top of the world and invincible. Is so different because it's real. I mean, it's not just, hey, I'm going to write a sad song. I'm sitting in my bathtub, with the champagne, I'm going to write a sad song. No, this is totally different. This is real mortality. And it makes it more devastating than any of the old ones, and they could be pretty heartbreaking too.
Yeah, and one of the things too, I think that makes it the worst is, you start to hear more of the stories, and that when he recorded this, they said he was losing his eyesight. He was having trouble walking. Like, it was just, it was just gut-wrenching. So you hear him put every bit of energy he has to put this art out into the world.
The show did go on, at least to the end. And Queen continued to move us and rock us. And, so I would definitely put that one way up there, unlike some of the earlier entries.
Yeah, this is one of the saddest songs to me ever, but one of the absolute most beautiful songs ever. So, well, there are literally dozens and dozens of other songs that could have made this list, and so many that I couldn't include. So, some honorable mentions. So, Hurt by Christina Aguilera, which is gut-wrenching.
It's not that same song, is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mad World, which we talked about.
Yeah, we've talked extensively about that one.
You do not think it's sad. Fix You by Coldplay is incredibly sad, but beautiful. They say American Pie.
No, sorry, no.
I didn't get that. Let's see, what else we got? Everybody Hurts, REM.
Okay, definitely, yeah. That deserves a mention.
Yep, Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, not really.
No, not so much. Hallelujah, Jeff Buckley. That is
Lord in heaven. Yes.
I can't even talk about it. I'll get up all like weepy.
Intolerable.
He Stopped Loving Her Today, George Jones.
I don't. Yeah, it eludes me.
I don't hear really sad. I mean, it's it's not like yay she stopped loving me, but I'm not crying either. What else do we have? Stan by Eminem.
Oh yeah, it has.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad. Radiohead's Creep. It's pretty sad.
Oh, Lord. Makes you feel bad, yeah.
Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin.
No, come on.
I think those
I'm not making fun of anybody, but come on.
Those are the honorable mentions from this particular list from the top 10s.
Well, good. That deserves a mention.
I hope you enjoyed this very up and positive and uplifting topic for the day. I thought it was an interesting one to see if we really thought they were sad. Some of the saddest songs, I'm not sure. I think they were like maybe 20% sad, but I don't think they were all just devastating. They had moments, but not devastating, not the saddest.
Yeah, I mean, we don't recommend you listen to them back to back. Now that we've put these ideas in your heads, don't go put them all together on a Spotify playlist and listen to them because you'll get depressed.
And maybe also don't throw in some Smiths or anything. Just, just go the other way.
And if you start to feel it, say if you listen to any of them and you start to feel bad, just tune in to the next episode or the previous episode of Birds of a Feather.
That's
and
right.
We'll cheer you up.
We'll make you laugh your ass off. I mean, come on.
Laughter is the best medicine. Where your doc does, we'll try to make you feel good, unlike most of the songs we discussed tonight.
Well, I guess that only leaves for you to say,
let's fly this coop.